Well, howdy boys and girls, and welcome to episode 2 of the old city Leviathan. It was loading them after it loaded us in the first episode. Let's see what the next group of people will be. I now know a little more of this world already, having played a bit further along in the German playthrough of this here game. But I will try.
Simple little animals, aren't they? Filthy, no doubt, but can you really blame them? I suppose that if I were to hate them for their nature, I would be just as filthy. It's an odd position. To hate a rat for being a rat is to make oneself a rat all the same.
Yeah, true words. True words. I will try not to influence this playthrough with my knowing that is further along than what we are seeing here. Here are more of these eyes. I think they are part of the guild. And we've got, how nice, a toilet for the woman and a toilet for the man. The gentleman that we are. Oh, sandbags. Hasn't there been a fight here or an army position or something? So we're gonna go into the man's toilet first because we're gentlemen. We even could go in here blindly. With some braille writing on the... Okay, they knew how to write with their permanent markers. There's nothing up there. No one fucking understands. Watch for that which can watch. Peeing is believing. That I can subscribe to. Solomon was here. Okay, Solomon was here. Alright. We already read about Solomon. It watches me and I watch in return. So this is the great all-knowing eye or something. Okay, it was a nice idea to get in here, to go in here. We sit and think what we should see. Can you think about what you should see? Or do you just see and interpret it later on? This was something messy. I hope it was blood or puke and not the third option. Onward with your filth then. Right. Just do what you're doing. Don't stop doing it. Although you not need to do anything anymore in this world that is so God-forsaken and even more forsaken of people. And just, well, as far as we know, that's just us. Me, the person talking to me, and you, my dear viewers, that are nothing else than a figment of my imagination. Because I've never seen any of you. All I know is that you are there. I believe that you are there. Do I know you are there? Do I believe in you? The sources are nothing but realize. What are realize? A relief, perhaps? Or nothing but relief? I don't know what they want to tell us with that. But employees must wash hands before returning to work. The good thing is that we are not employees to anyone. We are just employed to our longing to, well, find the truth, no? Find the meaning? Find anything? I think rather than trying to find anything, it's more that we don't want to believe that there's nothing left and just go on out of necessity, no, out of comfort, no, rather out of not knowing anything else than going on and just continuing existing. I'm not sure if these are cigarette butts or shells, but I think they are shells. When we look at the back here, at first I thought there was someone smoking like hell here, not knowing where they did get that many cigarettes from. What will we find in here? It seems like a freezer. Perhaps some kind of storage facility. Are we gonna go down there first or over there? I think we're at first gonna go over there and stay on this level where there's some storage here. And the barricaded door over here. And a bibikok. What language is that? I don't know. It's not German. Bibliothek, perhaps? Bibliothek would be something around library, holy ground, okay. So they were believers? I think that we can read this separately. Have fun, it's interesting. The humble servants of the Greater Eye. They were most surely believers, but not believers in the common old sense, in some kind of defined deity, perhaps. So this holy ground, it strengthens my theory that we are in fact under Jerusalem, old city, holy ground, many believers. Oh, this is simply a storage. Well, it is some kind of freezer, walk-in freezer. What is in these bags? I don't really want to know. Another barricaded door.
No one ever told me. Not that I know anyone. Apparently, after the guild took this area from the Order, they felt the need to block off the tunnel leading to an access point dumping into the unclean water. Everyone knows not to drink it, so why block the path?
So the guild and the Order are actively engaged in fighting each other. I think this is, yeah, it is the exit to the next level. So we're gonna go down there first. And see what we can find there. First thing that we can find is an old Mosin rifle. Is it a Mosin? I'm not known to be a gun nut, so being German, I don't have the possibility to get my hands on guns or get much information about guns. Albeit from the internet. Okay, these seem to be some remnants of some kind of army, perhaps, with a gun and a photo of soldiers. But still they were part of the guild of believers. Ah, there's one of Solomon's books. You may read it right now. Have fun, it's again quite interesting. You can always pause and I will skip one part of the text. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No. So he obviously wasn't the best in interpersonal communications or in following society's rules regarding emotional.
I don't think I'm a particularly condescending person. I'm just frustrated. I don't understand why we have to keep doing this. This conflict. Unfortunately, telling a group of people what they're doing incorrectly communicates that you yourself are doing that thing correctly. If only that were true. If only I was above this, rather than beneath everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Always when you are sure of something and tell that to other people, they think that they're doing that you want to tell them that they are doing it wrong. Peaceful coexistence would be so easy if anybody wouldn't follow their human nature. So they killed Bell and they caught Solomon and thought that they were spies, both of them. They were still fighting, still trying to convince other people of their way of thinking. You read it in the book up above. That the guild is still running around killing other people and trying to convert them to their way of thinking. There's another barricaded door, many eyes. They couldn't have left a long time ago.
What is this?
Because all the candles are still burning. Someone must have lit them. Yeah, what is it? I don't even remember it from my German playthrough. All right. This sounds like a bull.
What are you protecting me from?
Perhaps a Minotaur?
I must see it. I must see what they've done. I must see the extent of Nineveh's
Yes.
roots, and I must see what they've done to you. Tarshish is nothing but a distant glimmer on the banks of Void. There is nowhere now but you, and you must let me explore your guts like the parasitic worm I am. Let me see the decay. Let me see the stagnation.
All right, dude. You getting quite emotional. I've not been here in my German playthrough. Perhaps it changes.
Leviathan! Open these doors! Open them now!
Do it. Oh, what the fuck?
What have they done?
Come on. I was already asking before what possibly could be in these bags. But obviously the guild, they slaughtered everyone who was not following their way. What did they do to them, those monsters? Whew, no, the game is not as peaceful as I remembered it out of my German playthrough. They perhaps did not just
I've had enough.
kill them, but
I'm sorry.
torture them. Yeah, you should be sorry for forcing me to open this door.
You're right. I'm not ready. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
I believe you. Where are we now? We're back in the children's room.
It's a horrible cycle, this existence. I reach out to connect with them. Again and again I try, only to discover that nothing has changed. So I return home. Progression is lost, and I restart the cycle. I just want to sail.
Yeah, I just want to sail, go away from everywhere. I regress into my childhood dreams, or what am I doing right now? Where am I? This is not the same that I experienced in the German playthrough. I'm Jonah. Isn't there some biblical story about Jonah? A Minotaur? I'm not the strongest believer, or not at all. Contentment is a dream that they will never realize. Neither will you. Will I? I don't know. Let's slide up in the tunnel. Let's get back into our secure children's room. That was intense. Where do we arrive now? We're back here. Okay. Sometimes this game is really playing with my mind. Well, we entered a broken mind, and not everything we see or hear can be trusted. I want to go down there again and see if this way is still available to us. And he tries to reach out to the other people, but should we be God, perhaps? I don't think so. No, this would be preposterous to believe. But it could quite be. We could be like God that is roaming the earth, that he built for his believers or non-believers, that he built for the humans to just exist in. And afterwards, they destroyed each other for reasons that can't be expressed in stupidity. And now he's walking this earth, just experiencing what these people did to each other in his name. Could be an interpretation for what is happening here. I'm not sure. So we're gonna leave for the next episode, and I hope you were intrigued like I was from this game we're playing here, the Old City Leviathan. Perhaps you will come back tomorrow for the third episode of my playthrough here on Lance Playground. Make sure that you're not falsely opening the German one. I don't think that you will be able to understand what I'm talking there. Otherwise, please leave me a comment, tell me what you think about my channel, about the videos I make, or just tell me how your day was. I'm always interested in communicating with you. Otherwise, perhaps a like or a subscription if you don't want to write anything. Have a nice evening, day or night, whenever you're watching this. And fare thee well. Oh, no, I'm a stupid kid. I forgot that there's still so much more here in this piece of the world. Or is there?
Funny how they all hoard the same supplies.
Yes, they do.
All of it from the old city, and all of it wasted.
Well, it can't be reproduced, the stuff that was made with full civilization to back it up. So, I don't know how stupid it was to hoard it if you plan on surviving longer and perhaps even recreate some semblance of society.
Would you grant me another ascent?
Of course I will.
I've explored your innards. Let me scale your back.
You may do so if you're inclined to do so. Well, it's still episode 6. Now we're leaving. So, goodbye, have a nice evening, fare thee well.